Hey there, and today we're going to be looking at the new confirmed transfers. You guys seem to love football transfers, I love them too, and some of these transfers are great. Hope you're enjoying it. If we can smash 20,000 likes on this video, that would be incredible. You guys have been amazing recently, and if you need coins for team this season, head over to IG Sky, the link is down below. Now let's go! So one of the newest confirmed transfers is Geoffrey Kondogbia from Monaco to Inter Milan. In a deal worth up to £25 million, the very talented French midfielder was a big target for Arsenal and Man City, especially after impressive performances in the Champions League. It's an important signing though for Inter, and if they can hold on to top goal scorer Icardi, they may have finally got a team worthy of challenging for Champions League. It's sad seeing the two Milan teams doing so poorly though, but that's what happens when your best players leave one by one. Think of Zanetti, Wesley Sneijder and Milito, and even AC Milan have Ibra and Thiago Silva both leaving in the last 3 or 4 years. But I think Kondogbia is a step in the right direction though for Inter. He's a solid, versatile player who can play in many positions. Would you guys have wanted Kondogbia in the Premier League? Next up we have Andre-Pierre Gignac with possibly the most surprising of all transfers so far, moving from Marseille in France to join Mexican team TEVEZ. The Liga MX club seemed to have the money to sign good players from Europe, and Gignac did score 21 goals in Liga this season, 2 more than Ibrahimovic. I have no idea how he did not get a blue card. Everyone thought Gignac may sign for the club in Italy though early on, stating he loves the football culture in Italy and how the game is played there. However, Gignac has joined TEVEZ on a free transfer only 3 days ago. Staying in Mexico again, it's TEVEZ, making even more noise in their league as they've also signed the FIFA legend himself Uche from Villarreal in a deal worth up to £3.5 million. The Nigerian striker wanted a new challenge and he's found one in joining the giant Mexican team. Making hybrids on FIFA 16 is going to be pretty cool with Uche and Gignac in the team. Uche had a decent goal record though for Villarreal, scoring 33 goals in 85 games. As long as he is on FIFA though guys, I'm happy. He is awesome in game. Now on to Liverpool's new signing Joe Gomez. The Charlton Academy graduate has joined Liverpool in a deal worth £3.5 million. Big Premier League clubs seem more likely than us to get the signature of Gomez, who is seen as a future England player. However, it was LFC who managed to sign the young pacey defender. Gomez won the Under-17 Championship with England Malta last year and won high praise from some of the bigger scouts. He will most likely be loaned out to a Championship team though like Derby, where he will gain valuable experience, a bit like Jordan Ibe. I think it's a pretty good signing though, and probably the direction we're heading in from now on, signing young players with potential rather than players who are ready right now. I was in a taxi last night and told the driver we signed Danny Ings recently and now Gomez from Charlton, and he couldn't quite believe we hadn't signed someone world class. He was like, we're Liverpool, one of the biggest clubs, why aren't we signing world class players like Ibra or Benzema? He was so passionate about this as well. He couldn't believe we're not signing world class players like right now with a click of a finger. I couldn't believe or comprehend he thought we can go and do that. Firstly, we're not in the Champions League. Why would world class players not want to play in the biggest club competition? Secondly, most young players around my age grew up watching Man United winning everything, so naturally they prefer moving to Old Trafford and Anfield, as seen with Depay and more recently. And lastly, am I the only realistic Liverpool fan these days? This is like the 3rd debate I've had in taxis recently. We're not going to be able to sign world class players unless we are in the Champions League. It's just not going to happen, man. Now on to one of the biggest transfers so far this summer. It's Mario Mandzukic to Juventus. This is what Juventus do. They sign quality and consistent players. It's why they reached the Champions League final. Their team is solid in every position. Mandzukic is actually completing his transfer right now as this video is live, and a fee of £18 million is thought to be the sum for his transfer. He did very well at Bayern Munich though in Germany, helping them win the Champions League, and did pretty well at Atletico Madrid as well. A crazy fact though is that it's the 3rd time in 4 years Mandzukic has joined a team who lost in the Champions League final. Do you think Mario will do well in Italy? Let me know in the comments below guys. With his arrival though, it's expected Carlos Tevez will be leaving Juventus in the next few days, with BOCA Juniors seeming his most likely destination. Wish Tevez would come back to the Premier League, man. Back to England now, we have Watford's potential record signing Diego Perotti. The Argentine winger had a solid year in Italy with Genoa, and a fee has been agreed between the two clubs in the region of £7.5 million. It's a statement of intent by Watford though, who don't look afraid to splash the cash since being promoted. If you haven't tried Perotti's team the season card, then I would heavily advise doing so. He's a pretty good player in real life and hope he does well for Watford. Do you guys think Perotti will adjust to the Premier League? Finally, we have one of my favourite non-rare players in Ultimate Team. It's Cedric from Portugal. The German-born right-back is a Sporting Lisbon graduate, joining the club in 1999 aged just 8 years old, and has been a solid player since making his debut for Sporting in 2011. It's a very nice signing for Southampton, especially for just £4.7 million. Does that mean Nathaniel Klein is on his way out? It's good for Ultimate Team too. We can now link a Portuguese right-back from the BPL for hybrids. I think the Saints will have another nice year in the Premier League, challenging for top 4. Do you guys think Cedric will do well in England? So what are your thoughts of these transfers guys? Let me know in the comments below. Will they be good or bad? Leave a like for more. I love doing these transfer videos man, and see you tomorrow.